Hey guys, WhatiF here, and welcome back to NASCAR 09 Career Mode on the PS2 for part number 10. We're still in the Nationwide Series saga, though we have a license challenge to run, and I went to the wrong menu again. That's just classic me. So, yeah, we're going to press that to accept it, 100,000 for a lap time at Daytona. Don't know why that determines the talent of a driver is a lap. That's just ridiculous and silly. So we're going to do that first before we jump into anything else. So, yeah, before we get into it, always a big shout out to my two Patreon people as well as my YouTube members who support my channel. Again, it's always appreciated. The perks you get are early access to videos before they come out to the public, as well as channel emails for my live stream, and it just helps me out overall so I don't have to eat my nails for dinner. So, with all that said, we'll jump into it. License challenge at Daytona. I don't know how I can get hyped for this when it's a time trial, but I'll try. So the target time is a 51-second flat. Okay, I don't know if that's possible or not, but we'll try. We got the 174 car, so that looks nice. Alright, well, we'll see what we can do. Usually on the first lap, the get up to speed is a lot more than usual, so I think we'll actually be able to get it on the first try. Alright, 50 points. Alright, well, we accomplished it. I don't know if we'll get that the rest of other laps, but we'll see. Will this one be a 51-second flat or less? I am assuming this one's going to be a little bit worse than the first lap, as we previously established. Oh, no, it would have been a 51. Okay, so we only got it because of that first lap get up to speed thing. That's the only reason. That's disappointing. Why are we going so damn slow? This is ridiculous. Like, why are we going 173 miles an hour in the car tomorrow? Like, we should at least be going over 180. I'm no expert, but I don't think this was the speed that they were running back in the day. So this is a fantasy car, so maybe it's just not as good as the other ones. I don't know. I'm trying to make sense of things. Going through 3 and 4, we have not gotten the goal time since the first lap. We've been right at 51.03. We have not been 51 flat. We've been very close, but not quite. So thank you to that first lap for giving me extra speed on the initial start. That's the only reason why I even completed this challenge, because I would not have been able to do it. I got a comment about it saying that it's not possible or something, but we got lucky with that first lap, because if that first lap we had the normal speed that we normally would every other lap, would have been screwed. So this email is going to be about license challenge. Okay. So we completed one of them, and I guess the other one we have to move up to the next level. I don't know what level we're at currently, but we need to get to that, so I don't know how long that'll take. But we got Atlanta. Point standings, I guess I have to show that too, because I didn't show that yet. We are the point leader by 71 over Casey Clemens and Edwards, so we got a bit of a buffer. We'll see if that continues. I'm sure it won't, because it's Atlanta. We did terrible there in the trucks, so I'm sure we'll get screwed there too. And we got Bristol, where I know I'll start last, so I'm starting to figure out the script. Okay, I see how this goes. I can do it with my eyes closed. So we're gonna get the pole. We're gonna drive for a little bit, get screwed by the pit stop, and finish like 5th. Yeah, I know the script all too well. Another thing I noticed with this game is, why is it that in qualifying my point of view camera is really far away, but then in this race it's much closer? But then if I flip the camera, which I'm not gonna do because I like this angle, it's gonna be different. Why does it change? Why? It's just so weird. I'm pitting this lap. The car is starting to get a little weird to handle. So hopefully, I think this is one of the tracks that is just a normal race, where it just things go from green flag to checkered. So, yeah. 4 tires, that was actually a really good stop. Alright, we'll see how much the pit crew disappoint me. Okay, so this is kind of like the typical disappointment. This isn't like a mega disappointment. Okay, it's shaping up to be a mega disappointment. 28-second stop, and we just stop on track. Can you imagine in a history book saying like, oh, Brian Pasternak, a legendary driver of his own scale, cucked by his own pit crew. Like, I am the David Pearson of this universe, but with pit crews, where the pit crews hinder my potential. David Pearson is literally like the Shaggy meme. He literally is the Shaggy meme. He's only using 10% of his power. That's what I'm experiencing here. And there goes the speed comp. Man, well, actually, no, never mind. Okay. Where are we going to cycle out? How are we going to go from first to almost outside the top 10? How is this possible? Oh, there's the speed comp. Yep, and there's go like 196. It's kind of amazing how much I get boned from this. It's really just unremarkable. Wait, it is remarkable, not unremarkable. What the fuck? Walmart car finally goes down pit road. We're about to make a pass on someone, so that's going to be for 12th. Well, top 10 streak might continue. We're going to lose points, though, so that's going to kind of suck. But hopefully we can get a top 10 and continue that streak at least. We copped this main pack of cars. Don't know who's in the 12th car in 2008. It's definitely not Kirk, because he was only in that for 2006 and 07. So I don't know who's in that in the 2008 version of this game. Sure, I'll get comments on it. Actually, it's like... I don't know why I always interpret people just innocently helping me in a question to make them sound like an ass. I don't know why I do that. I'm just a monster. Speaking about monsters, we passed Carl Edwards. Alright, P8. I'll take it. That's a top 10. That's better than I expected. We're right behind the 51 car, who's our championship competitor, as well as Edwards. So, this is not as doom and gloom as I originally interpreted the situation. Hello, Clemens. Not Clement. It's like Jeremy Clemens' like fantasy sibling or something. I don't know. We got by him. I mean, then again, even if we stayed behind him, we had the most laps led, so I think we would have had a couple of points advantage on him regardless. But we are just one spot away from a top 5, which is much better than I originally expected. Just how bad that pit stop was. So this is pretty good. White flags out. This fancy guy just chopped me off, and he's actually gonna get away with it. Alright. Well, I don't know if I'll get a top 5. But damn it, I'm going to try with what little I can do because we're just full throttle. I don't even know how I'm even supposed to... we'll just go 4 wide. We'll just go off the track, too. God damn. Of all times for them to go 4 wide, they decide, oh, right here at the end, we're just going to... Ow. Alright, well, that was a very dirty, and I don't feel good about top 5, so I'm not really proud of that. Alright, well, I'm a little embarrassed. Alright, well, that's gonna go in the Hall of Shame for me. I feel like Ross Chastain, where I just did all this, like, dumb shit to pass someone. I don't feel proud about that at all. So that's a 165 amount of points. He got 8th. 142. Oh, yeah. 23 points we gained. Edwards dropped back to 10th, so still gonna be a good point day. We might lose some at Bristol, because that's just kind of how I just got a good feeling we're gonna lose points at Bristol. So our point leads now to 94. So, okay, good. David Reagan won, who's now up to 7th, so there's that with the point situation. We're going to go to Bristol and start last. Yeah, it's just so predictable. It was a little bit better of a lap time than the first lap. 43rd. Alright. Alright. Headphones are going to be off. It's all try hard mode now. When headphones are off, that means I'm like I'm in peak gamer form. So look out. I have to be careful on the start, though. This track is weirdly wider than usual. I don't know why that was like that, or why it was changed from 08 to... Yeah, because 08 started that. I don't know. It just feels wider. Don't know, but... So I'm assuming this is going to be kind of a typical, we move up through the field, we get up in the top 5 before the caution. I don't know if there is cautions, or if the cautions will come out here. I don't remember what the AI plan is here. Like what part I didn't have. That's not part of. It's not my Google Doc regimen. What the absolute shit was all of that? That was really stupid, and we somehow didn't lose any spots from that. So we're moving up through the field as expected. Imagine if we actually qualified in a spot that we probably respectively should be in. We wouldn't really ever have to worry about these types of situations. But hey, at least I'm passing people. Things are happening. Compared to Atlanta, where like half the race doesn't mean anything. So there's that. The viewers are getting some like 8 out of 10 action. So yeah, it's promising, though it's just unfortunate because I know we're just gonna lose all these spots when we pit. Even if I pit before everyone, it truly doesn't matter if I pit before everyone else, after everyone else, still lose time. It's just kind of random. Not really random, I guess it's just very consistent. But yeah, we're up in the top 15, casually 3 wide. There was a period of time where I was trying to be like an honest, good civilian and trying to like save the tires, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you take your time going in the corner and not skilly doo wop your tires. They still wop a bob a bo ab a bamboo with the tire wear, so it really doesn't matter. But hey, we're up in the top 10, so yeah, let's just we'll get up in the top 5, then pit, and then lose all those spots, and I die a little inside. We're up in the top 5. It's almost like as if I would love to say that, oh yeah, I did all this before and I knew exactly what was. No, it was just a gut feeling. The truck series in this is so similar, I guess, in terms of how the AI perform. So I kind of know what to expect. Other than the handling, sometimes the handling's a little bit different. But yeah, well, we're up to second. If we can at least lead a lap and get some bonus points from that, that would be pretty cool. And it looks like we are going to be able to do that, so that's pretty nice. The game's already yelling at me to freaking pull away from everyone. Like, I just took the lead. I don't know what more you want out of me. We're going to be pinning here pretty shortly, so it just always asks for so much out of me. It just, you know, what more do you want?
Halfway there, buddy. We can hold this lead. Just be smooth out there.
I'm pitting because our tires are being shredded. Things are going. It's getting bad. Taking a chance pitting this early, but hopefully this works out. I don't know. Just get our 4 tires and just be disappointed. So last pit stop was what, 28 seconds? Yep, same as usual. It's not even like a 28-second stop. It's like a 32-second stop, because then we just sit on pit road and wait for 4 seconds, whether it's because of an AI car getting into pit road or we just stop because we feel like it. I don't know. We'll see where this cycles out. Usually we always lose a lot of spots, so I'm expecting, like, outside top 10. 11th to 15th, that's my prediction. I'm kind of amazed of how bad the tire wear got. Oh, that's a yellow. Oh, it says we're on lead lap. It was 31 Actually, no, we're not. I don't... Jeff Byrne was like the only one on pit road. That just complicated everything. What happened? It better be something good. Was it the speed comp? Like, what? Oh, it would. The 51 car just stopped on track. It was an intentional sabotage of my race. That's the way I'm gonna interpret this. So yeah, that's unfortunate. Very long replay for all. Usually it's a lot quicker than that. So. We might get a debris yellow because this hood looks like it's going to be flapping, so... Yeah, the 51 car and the 12 car just work together to sabotage me. There's no alliances, or, well, there's no manufacturer alliances because we're all the same. We're just all in equal unity. Also, why does the 29 car have, like, a glitched hood? That's really weird. And I think we're a lap down. So that's wonderful. And where are we? No, we're not. Wow. That's even more bizarre. I mean, I'll take it. Looks like we cycled out to, what, 10th? After all that, so that's actually a little bit better than I anticipated. I was going to say, I was kind of amazed just how bad the tire wear was at this track. Usually, I mean, every other race up to this point has been pretty good, so this is a standout in terms of how bad the wear-off tire wear was. But what does wear-off mean? I don't know, but... Yeah, well... It looks like... I don't even know where the 51 car is, but Edwards, I don't think's up... I think we're still going to have another really good point day. So, yeah, I think the championship's in our control already. I think we have a very good shot at it. And we're going to keep our top 10 streak. Boyer's just chilling on the racetrack. That's terrifying. So, we might get a debris yellow with that guy's hood. So, I guess we got that to look forward to, because it seems like we always get, like, at least, like, one position on these starts. So, that's good. Or maybe we can actually run down the leader and get the lead. That would be kind of wild. Oh, that's... Wow, right on cue, we get the debris yellow, though we're not going to have really too many laps up to go. Oh, it's for Edwards. Ooh, that's a twist. And he's in second. Okay, well, that's worse. That's not great. I don't want him being ahead of me. Why is half his car inside the track? That was kind of weird. Okay. Well, we won't have too many laps to go. But we're 5th, so that's cool. Put us in 4th gear again. We'll go to 3rd. There we go. Look at that jump with just the shifting of the gears. Just gained an immediate spot out of it. Right. And it's a literal scheduled green white checkered, so we're not gonna be able to get there. But we did lead some laps, so we will get bonus points. Edwards won't, so I think we might tie him in points in this one. I'm not sure. But hey, 3rd place after we were gonna cycle out like 10th. This is still a net positive. A caution to save the day. We're bringing home 3rd. Another good point day. We'll get a win eventually. It's just a matter of when, not if. Oh, Edwards did lead some laps. Okay, so yeah, he's gonna gain 5 on me, but it's okay. We have a good point lead on him. And Clemens is not where he was running before. In fact, he dropped back all the way to 40th. Wow. That is bad. All right, well, now it's just between me and Edwards for a championship currently. So I think that's worse. I don't think that's any better because Edwards, I think, is a top tier driver or car in this game. So that's not good. He's always going to be running up front. Point standings. Yep, Edwards is second, 97 back. Kenseth is now our new third place person, 142 back. Everyone else is under actually one full race behind. So okay. Well, we'll go on to Orchard Speedway, which we've usually done pretty good in trucks and modified, so I like to think this will be a guaranteed dub, but I think this is another track, too, where the game makes me just qualify last, so at least in the truck series it did, so I'm assuming that pattern is going to be the same thing here, too. Yeah, as I expected, just the same typical... Actually, that was a worse second lap. Usually we do a little bit better on the first lap, so... Okay, it's just another inadvertent last to first challenge. Though I know the AI usually wreck here going into pit road, so we do got that in our metaphysical sleeve. What the fuck am I talking about? So I know that's gonna happen. So we just kind of have to wait it out, and we'll then have a good shot to. I'm not saying we're gonna win. We'll do pretty good. So yeah, this is just kind of par for the course. Not even on the track and I'm making passes, so that's just kind of the weird grip levels with this game. It's hard to explain. But it does handle a bit differently from the modifieds. I mean, it's about the same as it was in trucks. But yeah, so yeah, we'll just move up through the field, wait for the mid-race wreck to occur, and then see where that cycles us out at. This is kind of like Bristol, but worse. Because Bristol took us about 15 laps to get up to the lead, and here we're not even halfway through that, and we're already up in, about the top 5. So yeah, it's definitely not nearly as tough. Maybe we'll actually get a win. That would be cool. Because we only currently have 4 career nationwide wins? 2 in the last season when we were part-time, and 2 already this season. So could be going for our 5th career Xfinity win. Don't know what the most is in a single season. I mean, I'm assuming it's Kyle Busch with 10, but does that? I don't know if that really counts. But we'll try to surpass that record just for posterity's sake. So, yeah, we're cutting up through the field. We're doing very good. So, yeah, 10 laps. Go from last to first. That was really simple. So when are they going to pit? This is well past the halfway mark. Usually they pit maybe about a lap after the halfway. So this is... Oh, no, there they go. They're going down pit road. It took a while. See, maybe they know they're going to wreck, so they're just trying to, like, anticipate it or something. I don't know. Usually this is where the LePage happens. So, I guess we'll try pitting next time by if they don't wreck themselves. Usually they just pile in, but... Well, they didn't do it. That's kind of weird. Alright, well, just 4 tires of fuel and out and away then. Boy, they're just trying to go for a new worst pit stop time record. 20 seconds on the right side. Yeah, 20 seconds before they even get to the left side. That is embarrassing. Do they just ever, like... Why are we here? Like, am I here just to suffer with this game? And also, why can't we ever see the pit... Are we really trying to go for a new pit road record? 34.3. That's like a 37 stop with everything. Yeah, wow. What a joke. What a joke. It's just like... How am I ever supposed to win races if this is just always going to happen? Also, how do we go through that entire cycle and not wreck? That's just against what usually is the norm here. That is weird in of itself, but it's okay. We'll get up through the field. We've been fast this whole race. Okay, there's 2 people still pinned, so we're going to cycle out 9th? 10th? Okay. So, yeah, that's kind of a bad... That's kind of really bad. I don't know how big of a lead we had before, but we at least lost almost 6 seconds on pit road, just about. That's just laughable. But at least we'll be able to get back through the field. Our car is fast, so I know we can get back up there. I don't even know where the leader... Okay, the leader is... His icon matches the same color as the red... the freaking blue dots. Okay, and we just... I don't know who that person is, but clearly he ran to some... Christmas carols or something because his back end's damaged. But yeah, okay, we're 4th. It's just too bad. I think we're too far back to really try to go for a lead though, which sucks. I don't even know who's for 3rd. I'm assuming the 12 cars for position, but I don't know about these other ones. I'm there. I was there. you know, you block, you pay. That's the lesson I've learned from the old forges of the past. Okay, P3. Alright, well, I guess it's just amazing how much we get boned in these races. It's just unprecedented. 2 laps to go. We're just a little bit over a second back. It's still not enough time to reel them in. I'm assuming the 2 car up there, Boyer, might be second. Unless I'm wrong. But yeah, just... I just don't know what to say. I really expected an AI yellow, because that's just what always happens here, and it didn't happen. There's not a whole lot I could have done beyond that. If I pit early, then, you know, what can you do in a situation like this, other than get third? We'll just always get bronze. We'll just be the king of bronze. That's just wonderful. But at least we beat all my other championship rivals, so that's something too. So where did Edwards finish? He was not in the top 10 based on the results. He is actually not... Oh my god, 24th. Yeah, we'll definitely beat him by consistency, so... Yeah. That's... What do I say to that? Well, this was kind of a bitter, salty episode, but... What am I supposed to say when... It's every race. It's every race! I either start on pole, dominate, pit road happens, I lose the race based on that, or... I start last, move up through the field, get to the front, or get close to the front, have my pit stop, lose all that time, and it's just... It is literally insanity, is what I am going through playing this game. It is so monotonous. I was gonna say monogamous, but that's something else entirely. Let's just wrap this part up. Big shout out my 2-3 Patreon supporters at Reynolds, Kamikazegames, Dave Vern, Chat 15, Billy Kira, Golf 100, Mexican Link 1986, Zach Barfan 5556, Jason Hellman, Mark Harman, and my name is John for the support. Again, I appreciate what you guys do for my channel every single month. It does me a lot. Always goes a long ways, and thank you for going above and beyond like that for the support. It does. It's pretty damn appreciated. So next episode, we go to Texas, which I think is just the same as Atlanta. Phoenix, which will be interesting because I'm not really sure how that's going to go. Boulder Raceway, which is usually guaranteed dub, and Talladega. So maybe we'll do 4 races next episode based on that, because usually Boulder Raceway and Talladega, they're like just very easy races. 27 laps. Oh my lord. We'll be here recording for like an hour and a half with that. That's going to be fun. I'll make sure I'll have something to listen to music on standby for that, because that's going to be fun. And then, yeah, so that'll do it for me. I will see you all next episode. See you all later. And as always, have a good day, everyone.